Hi Aquarius, I'm Pam and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for June 2019. This month I'm using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck, and remember, these are general readings, and to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Ascendant, and Aquarius Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign to gain more insight and information, because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. At the end of the reading, I'm going to pull a gemstone crystal for you from this bag of gems like I did last month. I received such positive feedback about it that I thought I'd do it for you again this month. But this time I'm going to give you some written information that I'm going to read you some written information about the properties of the stone, and then I'm going to psychically read it and tell you why it's specifically good for you to work with, use, carry in the month of June 2019. And just like with tarot books can give messages and say what the tarot card means, but my spirit guides sometimes say things completely different than what the card means. Same thing with the gemstone crystals. That's why I'm going to tell you the facts about the stone and the properties about the stone first, and then I'm going to psychically read it so you'll know why it's the right one for you. So all that being said, Aquarius, now on to your June 2019 Psychic Tarot reading. First card you have is the Six of Pentacles. This is giving generously and freely to others. It could be receiving money generously and freely from others. It could also be the balance of give and take. Sometimes this card comes up and it means financial success. I feel like some of you are going to be like dividing your time and thinking a lot about how you want to divide your time between business and pleasure. And I also see you dividing things up to do with your work or business, like what things you want to quit doing, what things you want to enhance, focusing on things about how you can generate more money and more income through your work. If you hear really loud noises, Aquarius, I'm really sorry. They're digging up my road for 3, 4, well, actually it's going on 5 days now, and replacing the gas line. So there's a lot of extraneous noise outside, so I apologize for that. You might even be getting involved in training or educating some other people with what you know how to do. You could be doing this for money. You could be having webinars or have classes in different locations or on some websites or in your local area. Or this could be you just are mentoring some people and helping some people through the job where you work. They may say, hey, Aquarius, we got some people coming in new and we would like you to train them. You may get extra money for this. Either way, I feel like money comes to you, whether it's through a place you work and they get you to do it and they pay you more money for doing it, or you charge for this and it's your own business. I do feel that there's generosity is coming to you as well. And I feel that you may be getting some kind of opportunity or offer that comes to you, but I feel like you're going to have to sleep on it and think about it as to whether you want to do it or not. Because I see you taking like a little bit of a time out, kind of like a reprieve, and going, is this what's best for me or not? Is this a good move for me to take this offer or this job or this gig, or collaborate with somebody, get involved with them in some business work or money related sense or not? I see you pondering it. I do feel, however, my guides are acting like it would be actually a boost to your finances in some way. I also see you making like some clear decisions in your mind about where you stand with goals that you have. Like if you were like sketchy or unclear about it before, like, well, I want to do this, but I'm not sure if I want to do that, but you know, maybe that's not a good idea. I do actually see you becoming clear about it. And this feels to me about goals. I feel like it's work-related or business-related goals, but it could even be in a love-related sense. Like maybe you're trying to figure out what, what you're looking for in a partner, and you weren't really totally rock solid clear. Maybe you've like, well, maybe I'd like him to be this way or that way. It could be about love, but really it feels more like business, work, enterprise, money related things and goals. You have the Seven of Cups next, which could be scattered energy, scattered thinking, scattered emotions. Choose wisely from the illusions around you. This could be having difficulty in making a decision or a choice about something. This could also be some kind of dream coming true for you, even. Some of you are going to start commiserating or talking to somebody from the past who you haven't talked to for quite a long time. This may make you feel a little unsettled or nervous. You may not be sure what to do with this. Do you want to be friends with them? Do you want to partner up with them in work? Do you want a relationship with them? Whatever the scenario is that it's kicking up, because it's going to kick up different things for all of you. It's not like all of you are going to definitely be on the same boat of what this person is and why it's making you like kind of wiggly. I don't know, but you're going to see that you're going to find this person compelling to talk to. They're going to give you a lot of things to think about. You're going to have to get your ducks in a row, get everything in order. And that could even be mentally, because you may feel like, wow, whoever this person is that you're talking to, and if they're not from your past, it could be somebody you encounter now. And you're like, man, I got to get my thoughts together on this. I got to get compartmentalize it, or figure it out, get my ducks in a row. How am I going to deal with them? How am I going to talk to them? What do I really feel about it? All that comes up for you. And like I said, it's either somebody from your past, or it could be somebody new. It's going to be a little challenging for you, Aquarius, to be optimistic about this because of some clouded feelings, emotions, and memories from your past that are kind of influencing you. So you're like, I don't feel like you're over the moon, over the top positive about this. It's not, but you're not overly negative about it. You're just highly skeptical. And it's a feeling, Aquarius, that I have for you where you're going to want certainties and guarantees. And unfortunately, at least at this time in the month of June, there isn't going to be any. So it's like tricky to put your stamp on it of what you feel or want or think about it. It's difficult for you to yeah, this is how I feel about it, or yep, this is what I'm going to do about it. You don't have that certainty for sure. You're kind of afraid, Aquarius, of wishful thinking. You don't want to be, you're like, oh man, I know I can see things through rose-colored glasses, and I could be dreamy about stuff, and then I get carried away. And maybe you have a tendency to idealize situations or romances, and you don't want to do that. So you're not letting yourself run away with you like you can. Come on, Aquarius, you do that. You let stuff get the better of you, and you run away with this and you run away with that, and you overanalyze this and that, and you worry about things and you pick things apart. I don't see you doing that as much. You've really got the caution signs flashing in June about this. It could be about the King of Cups, because here he is, King of Cups, water sign person, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. This King of Cups could also be you, Aquarius, if you have a rising sign or moon sign that's a water sign. The King of Cups is coming in for some of you Aquarians with ideas for you, inspirations for you. They might want to have meetings with you, meet up with you, talk with you. I get that energy here with this King of Cups. They really want you to see them as they truly are. They may even feel like They could feel like they're having a little trouble with their reality, or like maybe other people. I get the feeling like this King of Cups doesn't feel like other people have seen them clearly. I don't know that you totally trust them or feel totally secure about them, because I hear you saying to yourself, why are they approaching me or coming at me in this particular way? You may feel like it's like odd to you. You know, for some of you, if this is somebody that you had problems with in the past, like a falling out, they may be like really asking you for forgiveness. You know, if they did you wrong in the past, they may be like, oh, forgive me. You may get that kind of energy from them. So some of you, but that's not going to happen for all of you, but some of you may experience that from this King of Cups. And I get the energy from them like, talk to me, see me, engage in conversations with me, be in my life, you know, be part of my life. Like, I feel like they're kind of lost, maybe, or a little needy. Now, court cards always mean multiple people. It's not all the same person. So for some of you, this is somebody that you were intertwined with before, either in love or in a friendship or in a family situation. I don't know which, because it's a general reading. They're coming back and they want to talk to you, see you, commiserate with you. I feel like they're feeling a little sorry for themselves. They may throw themselves at your feet and ask for your apology. I don't feel like you're totally buying it. You're like interested to hear what they have to say. You're going to talk to them, but I don't feel you're like sold, and I don't feel you're totally sure what you want to do with it, and that you have to take some time out of this situation to mull it over and decide, what do I feel about this? What do I think about it? Doesn't mean you're not going to engage in conversations with them. I feel like you will, but I don't feel that in June, at least at the time they show up, you're clear about your thoughts and feelings on. In some ways you are. Like that you don't trust it totally, but I don't know. It's like you're playing a wait and see kind of game here. You're going to probably seek counsel and advice from somebody else about this King of Cups. You may be consulting your friends, family. You could also be consulting, you know, if you see a therapist, you could be talking to a therapist. You could be talking to psychics, astrologers. You're going to be consulting maybe one or multiple people about what the heck is up with this King of Cups. You've got the Three of Pentacles next, and this is expanding your skills, expanding your business, expanding your work. It could also be you getting, like, you know, place where you work, maybe making you do more work. You may be having more job responsibilities and job duties placed upon you. This is also a card that can say, you know, fine craftsmanship and attention to detail. You could be really like putting a polish on your work, your business, what you create, and really focusing on it. Some of you are getting ready to start some like whole new endeavor. And if you don't start it in June, it's coming up in the next couple of months that follow, July, August, September. And it could be a new business. Or if you own your own business, it could be a new aspect of the business that you have. It could be a whole new business venture with like ties to what you already do. I don't know, but I get that from many of you. You may even do something where you take it for a test drive. So you may, if you want to start a business, you may like, you know how they have focus groups, you know, for things? You may do your own focus group. Like you may take it out for a spin and see, do people like this? Do they not like it? Is it going to do well? Is it not going to do well? How are you taking it out for a spin? I don't know. It could be online. It could be on YouTube. It could be, I don't know. I really can't even pinpoint exactly how you will take it out for a trial. Maybe you're going to try it out on your family and friends first, or people you're close to, and say, hey, look, this is what I'm thinking of doing. Maybe you're going to make some fabulous new ice cream and you're going to market it. And you're like, I got this great ice cream recipe. It's vegan, it's this, it's that, or it's going to blow people away. It's got this, and nobody's doing this. And you test group family and friends, or stand on the street and give out samples of it. And you're like, if everybody's like, woohoo, we love it, it's going to be ka-ching, ka-ching, and you're going to run with it. So something, I'm not saying you're making ice cream, but that was my example for you, was ice cream possibility. But it could be something else that you are creating. That's what I feel here. It's a creation of something that you're going to do, and you're going to test it out. I do feel ultimately you are going to run with it, or there will be a decision made about what you're going to do. I don't feel like you make any decisions until after the 15th of June, but you have to be careful because Mercury in retrograde is coming. And I'm not exactly sure the dates. I should have looked at that before I did this reading. I believe it's retrograde in the month of July. So, man, if you're starting something new, don't start it during Mercury in retrograde unless it's an idea that you've been working on and brewing or doing things about it for a while. Then it might be okay. But if you're just starting it brand new, fresh and new, and it's not a continuation of something you've already done, I would not recommend starting it during Mercury in retrograde. You have the Four of Swords next, and this is a resting phase, a pause, a meditative state, a recuperation from an illness. Sometimes this means prayer. I do feel like you need some time to rest and to hold yourself back and to have some peace and to meditate. So I actually do feel my guides' messages are going along with the cards, which they don't always do, but they are here in this case. And I see you need to, it's not even just rest and peace. I feel like you need to ponder, and man, do Aquarians love to ponder, right? Analyze, ponder. Yeah, that's what you're going to be doing here. And really, some of what you're pondering is, how do I execute this? There's something you want to do. It could be I feel that it's connected to this. I do. But it could also be connected to this and this. Now, if it's connected to what you want to do, you're going to be researching things online. You're going to be talking to other people. You're going to test drive things, like I said. You're going to be writing things down and taking notes. But also a lot of just really meditating and thinking about, okay, I feel like I got the idea. I feel like I know what I want to do. But now how exactly is the best way for me to go about doing it? That's what I feel is what action is happening in the Four of Swords. I feel like you're actually going to really rely on your spirit guides, your deceased loved ones around you, to give you signs, synchronicity, messages, because I feel like you're going to be relying a lot on that to make some of the decisions about how you're going to let some things roll out here. Yes, you're going to ponder it over. Yes, you're going to test drive it in some way, and you're going to, research and do all that. But you're also going to be relying on what your spirit guides are going to show you, what you need to do, what's the best things not to do. You're going to be relying on that. You are also healing in June, and I feel that some of this healing is from old hurts, wounds, and pains. For some of you, it's from a relationship of some sort, or a connection you had to the King of Cups that you're healing from, hurts, pains, and wounds that came up in your involvement or dealings with the King of Cups. For some of you, it is. For some of you, it's other hurts, pains, and wounds you're healing from in June. I don't feel like you're going to be willing to make any big decisions until later on, either a month or two. Really, I see August. I feel like, whatever's going to go on, you're going to have this pause and resting phase, Aquarius, where you're doing all the stuff I already just said. And then when the decision-making time comes, it's going to be the latter part of August. I feel like August 20th on is when I feel you could do it earlier, but maybe even soon, earlier in August, but I feel like that's the time frame for you to make the decision. So now I'm going to pull a gemstone crystal for you and see what's the best stone for you for the month of June 2019. So what's the best stone for Aquarius to work with, meditate, carry, sleep with it under their pillow in June, spirit guides? What's the best crystal? And you got, this is clear quartz. Clear quartz, which is interesting because my crystal is clear quartz. So here you go. Clear quartz is your stone for June. So first I'm going to look into it and read what properties, why it's the properties of the stone, and then I'm going to psychically read from my spirit guides why this stone is good for you to have in June. The properties of clear quartz are, its type is silicon dioxide crystalline quartz. The color is clear, glassy, and sparkles in the sun. Its symbolic associations are connected with the zodiac sign of Leo, the planet, the sun, the element of fire, and the guardian angel Michael, Archangel Michael, and the crown chakra. Crystal quartz amplifies any innate psychic, magical, or healing power and is traditionally used to increase the power of prayer, especially for healing. It will also act as a channel for angelic powers and spirit guides. Hold a quartz crystal to send telepathic messages. A clear crystal pendulum will aid in making decisions and will also trace fluid. Useful if looking for the source of an oil leak in your car or finding a blockage in a pipe. More esoterically, a crystal pendulum will identify energetic pathways in the body and unblock and energize chakras. Wow, I have to say, Aquarius, that's freakish for what came up, especially in your Four of Swords card about healing in June. So I'm going to see what my guides say. Yeah, they're saying useful for healing old baggage. So anybody that comes back up this month, you should be wearing a quartz crystal. You can get a quartz crystal bracelet or, carrying it. I would do so. It's going to give you knowledge that's going to far surpass other realms that you normally deal with in your daily life. Whatever dimensions and knowledge you normally access, this is going to take you beyond it. And because I get substantial advancement in knowledge, and it's going to help you. So this also is going to be helpful for whatever business or opportunity or goals or dreams you want to create. It's going to give you that extra push, that extra knowledge that you need. They're telling me it's also really good for you to link to music. And especially if you like the sounds of chimes, like chimes, could be crystal chimes that you have outside, or if you have any CDs or music that actually have the sound of chimes in it, would be good for you if you're meditating with the stone on your third eye chakra, your throat chakra, your heart chakra, to have chimes going. That's interesting. Because they're telling me it resonates with the energy of sound. And they're saying it's also going to be a motivational stone for you. So it's going to be motivating to you in all the things that came up in the reading. Think how motivation could help you here. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thanks for watching, and please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And I've recorded, it's that time of year again, Aquarius, the mid-year Psychic Tarot update for each sign of the zodiac. I've recorded them for my Vimeo on-demand channel, where I used the same tarot deck, Hanson Roberts tarot deck, and I pulled 5 cards for you to tell you and get messages from my guides what's going to happen for you from June of 2019 until the end of December 2019. So if you're interested in getting the mid-year Psychic Tarot update for your sign, please click on the link below this video and it will take you to those videos on Vimeo. And I have some other video series listed below you might be interested in. I recently recorded Saturn and Pluto retrograde Psychic Tarot and Oracle card readings, and these predictions go from the end of April until the first week of October in 2019. And I used 4 cards from the Taramuka Tarot deck and 1 card from the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses Oracle cards for each sign of the zodiac. I also have another link listed below that I recorded these videos on request. I had several people write me that they would like me to do another career video because I hadn't done one in over a year. So I did career and finance, psychic tarot and crystal readings where I used the Aquarian tarot deck. So you might be interested in checking those readings out. That link is also below this video. And I also have other video series below this video. I did Jupiter in retrograde is also linked below. And also past, present, and future readings where I use the Osha Zen Tarot deck. So you might want to check them out. I have many, many videos on Vimeo. I have well over 1,300 videos on Vimeo for you to get additional predictions and messages from. And, you know, you can always go to my website to get these videos at www.theluckymermaid.com. Click on the videos tab on my menu, and there you will see all the video series I have listed. You just pick the video series you want. Click on your sign and it will take you directly to that particular video on Vimeo for download and purchase. And Aquarius, if you're interested in getting additional predictions and messages from me and my spirit guides that you're not going to see here on YouTube, you can follow me on Facebook at my 2 businesses' Facebook accounts, The Lucky Mermaid LLC and The Psychic Pastry Chef LLC. I post predictions and messages using tarot cards, oracle cards, and also the crystal on my Facebook pages. And I also do the same thing on Instagram. So, and sometimes on Instagram, I put videos where I pull a card and give you predictions with a video. So if you're interested in seeing those predictions and messages on Instagram, please follow me at @theluckymermaid_Pam Georgel. Also, please be sure to watch my channel for episodes of The Psychic Pastry Chef, where I show you how to make great cakes, desserts, and pastries that you can make at home. And I'm going to give you psychic predictions for each sign of the zodiac while I'm doing that. You know, so if you want to make desserts and pastries, I was a pastry chef for 22 years plus, and I'll show you how to make it and decorate it. It's not as hard as you think. So be sure to check that out on my channel. I post them about every other month. So I hope you have an absolutely joyous June, Aquarius. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.